Hey guys, Ningen here, bringing you another Dragon Ball Z Dokkan battle video, and today we are showing off the new Worthy Rivals category that has come to global early thanks to the awakening of the Super Saiyan Blue Vegeta, the tech one from Resurrection of F, a unit that's been sorely needing an awakening for quite a long time. I'm recording the Goku one for the Master Student Bond and this one like back to back, so I don't know which order I'll put them up in. So you may have already seen the Goku one when you see this, so I'll try not to go over. In fact, yeah, I should probably just put this one up second, because then I don't have to go over all of the same stuff again. But basically, we have the Piccolo will be coming on. To be fair, he's probably going to be the next Dokkan Fest, the physical Piccolo, who is of course the 150% to all stats and 3 key leader for the Worthy Rivals category. Like I said, I think if we follow the schedule for JP, that should be the next Dokkan Fest at the start of the new year, probably sometime mid to late January, I would guess. He's a pretty decent unit, but I feel like for me, other than making like one summoning video for the channel, like for you guys, I probably won't go too hard on his banner. It's not a category that hugely excites me. When putting these two teams together to do these two showcases, the Master Student Bond category I think has a lot more options, especially at least as it currently stands on global. And the Worthy Rivals team is kind of like a lot of Vegetas, Piccolos, Beerus is in there, and then there's some sort of like older callbacks, like the fact that Yamchas are in there, LRTN and Chaozu are in there, but it's kind of the Vegeta and Piccolo category for the most part. But one big thing, as you will see coming up on the next rotation, because he was in the final slot, is Worthy Rivals is finally a category for the Pikkons. So for whatever reason they screwed our boy over, and Pikkon is not in the movie heroes category, so Pikkon has been without a category until this finally released. This includes the Super Pikkon from the Heroes banner. I didn't actually pull him because he was unfeatured the time that it came to global. Obviously JP now has the Dragon Ball Heroes category, but yeah, we don't have that yet either. So it's the only category for these Pikkon units. So I did go into quite a bit of detail about Goku in his video, and like I said, I guess I probably will put this one up second, but just to briefly cover what Vegeta does. So he has the 120% lead for Worthy Rivals, and then tech types 90% and 3 key. He infinitely stacks attack and defense. He gets 20% attack and defense per orb obtained, or it's 30% if it's a tech orb, and he randomly changes key spheres of one color to tech. So he's basically exactly the same as the Goku. He's pretty much got the same links. I think the only difference is he has prodigies instead of Kamehameha. And obviously his categories are the same, apart from the Goku and Vegeta family being different. He is actually also on the Bond of Master and Disciple as well, because as we mentioned in that video, both the Resurrection of F, Goku and Vegeta obviously count as having Whis as their master. So, but yeah, it's interesting that we can use Pikkon finally, so I had to put him on the team. I really liked the STR Pikkon, like even when they dropped the that old Super Saiyan Kaioken banner that had him and the physical Goku. But yeah, unfortunately, he was kind of only ever used on Super STR, and then as soon as we moved into the category meta, he, yeah, there was just no place for him anymore, unfortunately. Which is a shame, because he's a very decent unit. Obviously, he lowers attack. I'm trying to find his details for some reason, even though I know he's on the category, because he's on the team here. I'm not seeing his entry on the wiki. Interesting. So yeah, that seems an interesting oversight. Is on the wiki. Oh, I know why. Because the wiki biased over JP, he's under int, and then you have to click on the global tab, and he's changes to STR. So he causes supreme damage to the enemy and greatly lowers attack, which is nice. And then he just gives himself 70% attack, all enemies defense minus 30%. So obviously reading that passive now, super outdated. probably not one of the better options for the team, but hey, like I said, it's the only category that he's now on global, so it felt like we should give our boy a little bit of the shine and actually bring him on the team. Grab those for you and those for you. So yeah, the fact there's loads of Vegetas, there's obviously quite a few good ones to choose from. I didn't want to bring anyone like super OP. I did recently, I don't know if I've done a video since I rainbowed this in Super Vegeta. I might have done. But yeah, I thought I'd bring him on the team. Obviously he's not like purpose built for this event because he gets guaranteed crits against an android enemy. But he's just a very solid unit in general overall. Wow, that Vegeta taking double digits from a super attack without even having type advantage, and we didn't even pick up that many tech orbs, so that's very, very good indeed. This Goku and Vegeta both very, very good for the legendary Goku event, so obviously they infinitely stack their attack and defense, so of course getting an additional super, very, very useful. You saw his attack stat jump up a little bit there, and yeah, he's taking no damage, so that's very, very good. I debated about which Piccolo to bring. I decided to bring this AGL one because I like doing the Super Boost stage for showcases because it is a little bit longer. It gives us time to fix up our rotations if we need to, as well as see some things like this transformation for the AGL Piccolo. Let's go ahead and grab those. And then, I don't know, I guess it's a little bit confusing to me. I guess maybe just because of their past, but like Android 17 and 18 are on the category, but it's the Dragon Ball Super versions of them are on here. So like they're not really, I wouldn't say they're really rivals to anyone in Dragon Ball Super. And just having a quick look through, none of the extreme versions of them are on here. So only the super versions of 17 or 18 are on the category, which is odd to me. That the super versions of them are considered worthy rivals, whereas the I guess the extreme ones just count as being enemies. But like in Dragon Ball Super, you don't really get the impression that they are rivals at all. I mean, Goku and 17 have that brief little like sparring match where they kind of big up how much of an improvement 17 has made by the fact that he forces Goku to go Super Saiyan Blue, which is a very weird scaling thing, which is never really explained, how just being off on his own, training, fighting poachers on an island, he's somehow now at, like, God Key level, but there you go. But, yeah, nothing about that, like, really, to me, screams that, like, they are both worthy rivals. Like, they're not really rivals to each other, either, so, I don't know. But they're on the category, so I decided to bring MVP 17 because, I mean, do we really need to explain why? Like, MVP 17, he's very, very good. Good support unit, good unit on his own. And then the Tech 18, I thought was an interesting choice because she changes orbs to Tech, which obviously, that benefits her because she boosts her own attack and defense by picking up Tech orbs. But by leaving her in the third slot and using her kind of like a support unit, it means we can save a bunch of Tech orbs for the Tech Vegeta, or of course just use them with him if they happen to be on the same rotation. So I think she'll work out quite nicely on the team. You saw there we were able to get a ton of Tech orbs for the Vegeta. So let's see. I guess, yeah, we'll just keep putting Pikkon first. Although they share, what link do they share? Oh, of course, because Pikkon, our boy, the first ever non-Saiyan card to have prepared for battle. So, we can put you there. Yeah, I guess we can do that. That still leaves a bunch of Tech Orbs for Vegeta at the back. So, let's see how much they can do. So, Pikkon, obviously not really putting out impressive numbers. Like I said before when we briefly went over him, probably not the best choice for the team. But, hey, I mean, he got an additional super. He's trying. He's trying to prove me wrong. He does lower attack, like I said, which is very useful in events where it is actually applicable. Because, obviously, some bosses are immune. But this Boo is not. So, being able to double lower his attack in this one turn is obviously very useful. And, again, this Piccolo, there was various different options for Piccolos that I could choose. Obviously the physical one has an easy A on JP but not on global, so he's not the best. I think he only does, even awakened, he only does extreme damage. But he does buff everyone's defense, which is nice. Obviously, we had the choice of the LR Piccolo, going a little bit old school. But again, he is kind of outdated. Being the original World Tournament LR, he's not the best. But here we can see, thanks to the 18, look at all these tech orbs that we're going to get for Vegeta. Let's have a quick look at his stats. So, 300,000 defense, and then before we've even attacked, 770,000 attack. So very curious to see what his attack stat. Okay, we don't need a super attack for 18. Let's see what his attack stat is going to get up to. Can he finish off Boo here? I mean, this Vegeta up to almost a 1.5, and we haven't really optimized the rotation for him at all. He is going to get super attack now, though. Probably do a little bit of damage, but we're not exactly in any danger. And then, yeah, 2.7. I mean, when you consider that we are on a double 120 lead team, and this guy is not like a Dokkan Fest exclusive, he is an Awakening for a super old unit. 2.7 is definitely not bad. That obviously wasn't the whole field of orbs. I guess I could have brought like an orb changing item, but let's see. Should we get? Let's see if. He probably can't, but let's see if Pikkon can finish off Boo with a Dokkan attack here. I mean, if he doesn't, Piccolo with his type advantage should sweep it up. 17 on rotation, obviously only a defensive support, so he's not going to be providing Pikkon any extra attack. Oh god, super fast. Not friendly to the mouse and the emulator when you get a super fast Dokkan mode like that. But yeah, his attack stats only just like 600,000 or so yeah, Pikkon, nice that you finally have a category, but I guess now you need a better card. I definitely think we should get a Dokkan Fest exclusive Pikkon, make him specifically based on the one that fights Janemba, and then actually put him in movie heroes. Or I guess if they release a Dokkan Fest exclusive one, he'd have his own category, something like Other World Warriors, where they could include like any units that have a halo, or like any units that have been to the other world, because that's quite a large amount of units that you could choose from. But even Piccolo not able to get the job done right at the end, so up to MVP 17 to finish him off. So there you go. There's still quite a lot of different options. I just don't think it's as varied as the Master and Student Bond team at the moment, but that is the new Worthy Rivals category, able to be used early on Global before the release of its Dokkan Fest exclusive category leader. Yeah, not bad, quite fun. I do think, like I said in the other video, I think I mentioned it in this one already, but the Master and Student Bond category definitely seems a lot more versatile to me, but hey, I like it. I probably won't use this one. I think that's kind of telling. Like the Master Student Bond one, I probably would use for some events, like if I need to farm Dokkan Fest event medals and stuff, because it's a lot of fun. Whereas this one, unfortunately, is a little bit more limited. But I'm interested to know in the comments, what do you think? Which of the two do you prefer? Have you tried running them? And what were your team builds like? Let me know all of that down below. So that is going to be it for the video, guys. This has been the Master Ningen. Smash that like button, subscribe to the channel if you are new. You can follow me on Twitch or join my Discord. The link is in the description below, and I will see you all again soon. Have a good one.